level, you can tell him I said it. Level up. God level, you can tell him I said it. Level up. God level, you can tell him I said it. Level up. Level up.
But I will persevere. They say the end is near, but I will persevere. Every W is different. Some come in the form of a weapon. The best L I'm taking is in the form.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We're gonna be off for 2 weeks. I'm really gonna have to find another platform, something much more easier to maneuver around. This one is it's just not working out. I'm sorry, it's just not working out. It's just not. I only paid what $650, $60. But still, we just gonna have to find another one while we're because this is our last podcast. Is there any way you can move this thing right here?
Yeah, these
The
big old
name,
blocky
yeah,
lower
that big
thirds.
block, this blocking all of it. We can't even move that.
with the nameplate thing.
Yes,
Yeah. There was another style I thought we was gonna be using because these are too blocky.
these are just too big. Period.
Yeah.
We gotta do something. Okay, that's better. Thank you, John, because I was just about to have a little
He's saying go.
Sango. Go. Okay, whatever. This is our last podcast of the year. I want to thank you for stopping in on tonight's live. This is Things That People Don't Want to Talk About, brought to you by God Level. I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, home of the original St. Paul. You can only get one down here in the Midwest. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a mother. I'm a nurse. I'm a sister. I'm a friend. I'm an aunt. I'm a Gigi. I am everything good. John, you want to go ahead and represent yourself?
John Skywalker, the Sly Talker, lyricist, spoken word artist, martial artist, personal trainer, lover of life, student of psychology, and I'm a father who has 5 hip hop albums streaming on all major platforms. Go ahead and cop that. Look up John Skywalker. Final Dimensions is my recent project. Go on, stream that up. Stream that up. John Skywalker, salute.
Salute. King Newborn, you want to go ahead and represent yourself?
Peace, peace, peace. This King Newborn. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Newborn Everything. And as always, I am of service and also command all things in existence of my life. Peace,
Ooh.
peace, peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Coach D, you want to represent yourself?
Hetepu, beloveds. This is Coach D, owner and head coach of Abode of Osard Institute of Personal Excellence, LLC, holder of a Bachelor's of Applied Science in fields of physiology, kinesiology, engineering, electronic engineering specifically, nutritional sciences, things like that. But it just lets you know that I got you covered. Peace.
AP, you want to go ahead and represent yourself?
Yes, I'm AP. I'm from Missouri. I'm a parent, an auntie, and I'm ready. Let's get this started.
Yeah. First things first, I want to apologize for the title. It does say the future of hip hop. We're actually going to be talking about seasonal affective disorder. So once the live is done, I'll go through and I'll make those corrections.
I see it up at the top.
Yeah, but I'm looking on my post right now and it said the future of hip hop. So I'm gonna have to edit that. I'm gonna have to go through it and edit everything to reflect what we're actually going to be talking about tonight. That's my fault. I'm still learning this new platform. It's a learning curve. I got used to the old one, so that's all. So we're just gonna go from there. Seasonal affective disorder. Sad. Which is something I want to say a lot of people that live in Four Seasons can be affected by, including myself. I have it's something about the winter months that makes me want to stay in and not be bothered. They call it winter blues as well. Yeah, I wasn't ready. John, that's all I got. 'Cause it's simple, it's easy. I know. I
Yeah.
know. I was just straight into the point. See, that's what I do. Once I feel that first cold air, I come in the house and I close the door, and that's it. I don't go out unless I have to absolutely go somewhere. You want to keep up on your diet. It's a lack of having sun, that sunshine. That's why
Vitamin
when
D.
vitamin D. So when the
Gotta increase your
springtime
vitamin D.
hit and that sun comes out, I literally go out and sunbathe. I will just sit there and get that energy. When you go through those cold months with the snow, temperatures all the way down to what 10, 15, 20 degrees, it really does affect you. Um, Also the holidays, and we're in Christmas month right now. I'm
The
sorry,
shorter
Aaron.
days. So after
Mhm.
daylight savings, this is when all of it really starts to happen. Is around the fall through the winter up until spring, because of the shorter days. They say the lack of vitamin D is one of the causes. One thing about it is, and I didn't know that vitamin D is something that you could overdose on. So they ask that you get your levels checked before you
Well,
start
let
taking
me.
supplements.
Hmm.
That's not something anybody have to worry about. There's
Yeah.
nobody in the history of mankind that has ever overdosed on any type of vitamins. Most people, in fact, and when I say most, I mean more than in a 90 percentile, are deficient in vitamin D. So that's not
Yeah.
something you got to worry about.
I have patients that take 50,000 units once a week.
Right.
Yeah.
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 They do ask that you get your levels checked. I don't know how they know that you can overdose. There must have been. I don't know
Because it's a
how they
fat
know this.
soluble, it's a fat soluble vitamin.
Mm.
Vitamins A, D, and E, they actually get stored in body fat, so you can't overdose on them. Meaning you can get too much, but that's never happened. In fact, we're
Mm.
most people are deficient in them. So
Yeah.
yeah,
We lack all of it in our food, even though they say they have vitamin D in rich food. No.
Right.
What's
Leafy
the best
green
way to get
vegetables is
vitamin D,
the
Coach
leafy
D?
green vegetables. Oh, go
oh, well,
ahead.
the best way to get vitamin D is is in from the sun. That's the
Mm.
best way to get it. So other than that, if you're dark skinned like me, you got to stay in the sun a lot longer. So me,
Really?
John, and yeah, you got to stay. We got to stay in the
Me
sun a
too.
lot longer. When they say about 20 minutes a day of sun, they really talking about light skinned people, or even the people who don't have a lot of melanin in their skin. So the longer, so we're dark. If you go to Africa, the melanin is popping because we literally stay in the sun all day long. So we stay in the sun, so we got to stay in the sun for hours and hours to get our daily dose of vitamin D, and it comes in the form of vitamin D3, which is the one that helps. It's a neurotropic, basically, that helps with the brain clarity and mental stability and things like
Hmm.
that. But also remember, about every disease that you can get is linked to a vitamin D deficiency. About
Really?
every one of them, every one of them linked to a vitamin D deficiency. So that also lets you know that we are lacking in vitamin D in these
Yeah. Half
in
my
these
patients on
streets.
my floor take vitamin D.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. You just made me think about that. Half my patients on the floor take vitamin D. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but that was it. I mean, other than that, through foods like I should say some green foods. You want to eat foods that take in the sun. So a lot of plants, green plants, chlorophyll, and anything that takes in the sun to thrive, you also
Hmm.
want to take that in because they take that vitamin D, and they also transform it into nutrients as well. Sustenance and food. So
Okay.
anything, and so yeah, so
Mm.
just get outside and But this is why, sad is it ends
Yeah.
up being a thing to where the lack of vitamin D can actually lead to that as well. Because you don't see a lot of sun. You don't
You
see a lot of
don't.
sun in the winter months.
I see a
You don't.
comment says Carlos Brown says sun day gazing.
Yeah, just be careful with sun
Really?
gazing. Sun
Okay.
gazing is good. It stimulates the pineal gland, but don't forget the sun can also burn out your retinas.
I was gonna say it's hard on my eyes.
Yeah,
Mm.
so morning sun, not the midday sun. Don't try to look at the midday sun, but the morning sun and probably the sunsets. Is what you want if
We
you want to gaze.
it's real. Who said that?
Hmm?
Oh, Charmaine. Hi, Miss Charmaine. Yeah, we worked together, and she seen how it really bothered me to have that lack of sun. So yeah, we know.
It
We
says
know.
from what I was reading, it affects the overproduction of melatonin because your body starts to produce that, and you got longer day or shorter days and longer nights, so your body starts to produce the melatonin, and then it decreases the serotonin. I guess once the melatonin is produced, and Coach D can probably tell you, once the melatonin is produced, it decreases the serotonin. So then that
Yeah,
also causes those drowsy, lethargic days.
yeah. So what it is? So melatonin is a precursor to serotonin, and what turns melatonin into serotonin is the sun. And so when the sun is actually is behind clouds, and we get that season to where we don't really see the sun, then yes, it does. Uh, it messes up what we call our circadian system.
Rhythm. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So it messes up that, and so we don't have a regular sleep wake cycle. So which is those are the two hormones that actually facilitates our sleep wake cycle. The melatonin, which is also produced by the pineal gland, and also serotonin, which is also made from melatonin.
Hmm. So someone that's
Yeah,
working night shift,
That's yeah. That throws you
this
all the way off.
that's gonna throw you all. Yeah.
it does. It does. I used to work it too when I worked at Intel.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came home in the morning, I literally used to get off like at 5:30 in the morning. That's when I got off work. So I would have to use blackout curtains, and
Yeah.
things like that, so that I could stimulate melatonin production, so I can actually go to sleep.
Mm.
You know,
And you never get enough rest because you're thrown off.
Yeah.
I'm
I know
way
I
off.
have. Every time I've worked night shift, I've never gotten enough sleep.
Yeah. I can't sleep in it like that. Like come home and go to sleep and be sleep for 8 hours. I
Mm.
can't. I'll be so tired. It'd be 8 o'clock and I'll be back up at 11:30, no later than
Yeah.
12.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm like, and then by the time I do start to get tired again, guess what? It's time to go back to work.
Yep. It's 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening, and you
Yeah,
got to turn around and get right back up. That's when
yeah.
you're in your best sleep.
Mhm.
And then you go to work and you fight sleep all night because your body is supposed to be at rest. Ooh. Mm. Okay.
Mhm.
I could see that causing some type of something similar to seasonal affective disorder, working the night shift, because you
Hmm.
definitely,
You're not
if you
getting no
think about
sun.
your mood and how you like the things that you're going through, because it's hard on you,
It is.
and never getting enough
Yeah.
sleep
Yeah.
is
That's why they normally offer a 12% differential.
right.
They all they
Exactly.
they increase the
Yeah.
pay.
Yeah.
Night shift, you make
Mhm.
more on night shift.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. Yeah.
Because you're
I
making a
It
can't do
big
is
it.
much of
sacrifice.
a yeah, it's more of a health hazard with that
Mm.
as well.
Say that.
Mhm.
I was
Yeah.
just reading that it lasts about 4 to 5 months out of the year. So during wintertime for me, I just like to be at home. I don't like to do too much of nothing. Right now, this month, I'm actually trying to change my routine in preparation for that look the winter blues as I call it. Getting out, exercise, eating right can also help push that back, that depression back. I don't know if that's a good idea, Coach D. What do you think about that?
To push what back?
To push the sad back, depression, seasonal affective disorder, getting out,
So
exercise,
they're
working out,
yeah.
eating right, your diet,
Mm-hmm.
to help combat that. That's the word I was looking for. Can help combat seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, and here's another thing: the type of lights that you have in your home
Mm-hmm.
can actually affect that. Yes, certain types. So make sure that you get natural type of lighting. So make sure you have the light bulbs that actually provide the natural type lighting, not the fluorescent, not those little bulbs with the little coil
Hmm.
fluorescent. Don't do those. Those actually can stimulate cancer growth. So you don't want to get those. You don't want to get those light bulbs. But the LED ones, they have the LED. You can probably gonna pay about $11 for the light bulb, but they are worth it. They
I was gonna
literally
say
are
it's
worth
worth
it.
it, worth get
Yeah,
being able to get out of the bed
yeah.
and function.
So yeah, so get that natural lighting. So because that itself stimulates, that can stimulate, certain hormones, and also including serotonin, and also like your endorphins and things like that. So it can help all the feel good stuff, the dopamine,
Mm.
and then the activities that you do while you're in the home. And I say practice feng shui. If you understand if you know what feng shui is. If you don't know, I'll say read up on it and try to set your house up and decorate your house in a way to where, because all that plays into, our environment feeds us and we feed our environment. We're connected. So a lot
Hmm.
of yeah. So a lot of time when people have this type of disorder, it has a lot to do. It's not just the fact that the sun is in it's wintertime, but it
Hmm.
has a lot to do with their home decor, the type of lighting they're in, the type of food they're eating, and the lack of exercise. So they make it easy to get into a depressed situation.
Now you're surrounded by a lot of good food during these times. You got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you
Yeah,
got
but
New
those
Year's.
ain't good. That's
Everybody
not the
want
good
to cook
food.
some, and nurses. I hate to say it, by the end of January, we're all going to be going through sugar withdrawals. The family bring up all cakes, pies,
Mm-hmm.
cookies. Yeah, so our diets during the wintertime just be whatever comfort food. You want those big pots of beef stew because it's cold outside. I've already made some. So yeah, man, our diets don't be
A
good.
lot more quantity,
Yeah.
not quality. Definitely during the
Yes.
holiday seasons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got the
Yeah.
cookies and cakes and pies as soon as you walk through the door.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I would just say take a because as you can see that our food, the way it grows and the way we maintain, there's some vegetables and fruit that are available in the wintertime just naturally. So and it's like that for a reason. Everything has a lot to do with an interrelated relationship between us and our environment, including the system, the way that the solar system, the solar cycle, the solar cycle. So a lot of these vegetables that are available in the wintertime, and I ain't talking about the ones that are grown in a greenhouse. That's cool, but sometimes they use those to grow food that cannot grow during that time. But there's food that lingers on into the wintertime. And so you can I'll say just go do your research because I don't have time to lay it all out in this particular session. But I'll say go do your research and look at what foods are naturally available during the wintertime. And those are the foods that you want to eat. You know, this thing is already set up to keep us healthy. It's already naturally set up to keep us healthy. All we got to do is just follow the cycle and stop fighting it. The cycle is already there for our health and our longevity. All we got to do is just deal with it. in that type of way and stop messing stuff up as mankind is really good for doing. So it's all there. You know. What say you, John? What say you about this situation?
So I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't hear any of that because it sounded like that. It's been like that my whole conversation. That's why I haven't been saying much. Because
Oh,
I have to
really?
pick out. Yeah. I was saying that in the trying to.
Is it just your side, or is it me? Am I sounding like that?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay.
It's me.
Okay.
We can hear you fine.
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. What's up, King?
He's on mute. You're on mute.
Is he on mute? Are you on mute?
Uh-huh. Oh, he just piecing. That's why.
Okay.
I was reading that they said something about a light box, and I guess that goes back to the light bulbs that you were talking about. I just looked on Amazon, and they like $23 for 4 natural light bulbs. I mean, but it's
Hmm.
worth it. It's better than
Yeah.
trying to be on antidepressants or trying to take a
Hmm.
bunch of supplements when you can just change the light bulbs in your house for the winter.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I say, the activities that you engage in at that time, uh, I lived in when I lived in Wisconsin, which the winters can literally start at the end of October and go all
Mhm.
the way to the end of April.
Right.
And I mean, I'm talking about snow on the ground. You know, that's why I hurry up and ran to California. But, uh, but I didn't experience any, the seasonal affective disorder. I didn't experience that. And it may have had a lot to do with because I was busy. I was exercising. I was teaching a lot of fitness classes at different corporations, so I stayed busy. Me and my kids, we about twice a month, I would take my kids down to the Wisconsin Dells, where this area where the largest collection of water parks, indoor water resorts are. So
Hmm.
we would go swimming and everything else during that time. Um, go down the highway and spend a weekend there. So and plus I think my kids played a lot too with me just always having good activity because we were always doing stuff and it was a happy time,
Yeah.
just me and the kids. So
That's why I was reading that you have to stay active, and one of the causes is overeating and oversleeping because you have slowed down, and those long nights and short days cause you to
hmm
slow down. So it looks like that if you stay active, then you don't have to worry as much. But if you just begin to go through that cycle of laying down, going to sleep, and then constantly eating all the season eatings, because that's what we do every holiday season, then it takes more. It's harder on you than it is on others. I know I've been affected by it uh,
yeah.
drastically since I changed my diet and I don't eat red meat, and there's so many things I cut out. Not as bad. Well, hell, I'm in Houston, so it's I'm gone. Last year it was bad. This year it ain't so bad because I'm gonna be in the South. But last year it was definitely bad on me because I slept so much.
hmm
Got off work
yeah.
and went straight to sleep. And y'all know I work from home. I don't do nothing that's you know physically that really requires much of anything. But just it gets so dark so fast. Like at 5:30, I'm ready to go to sleep by the time I'm off at 7.
hmm Well, even this coming Saturday, I'll be holding a winter solstice health preparation workshop. This Saturday, it's a 4-hour workshop, and I do this every year. Uh, and it's even part of my own tradition and my own lifestyle. During this time of the year, it's a lot of reflection, but more so, I change my diet. So after Thanksgiving, I go straight to vegetarian, and then as I get closer to like around the middle of December, like around now. So
Hmm.
this after this Saturday, I'll be fasting from December 15th all the way to Christmas morning. And so I mean just drinking liquids, just drinking water and maybe some fruit. I mean some juices,
Hmm.
like some fresh made juices.
Yeah.
And so I do that every year. And then even after that, I'm still engaging on a vegan diet. So I'll be vegan all the way until spring.
Oh, okay.
And but also but I'm putting in within between the 16th and the 25th. I'm doing, well, I'm sorry, actually on the 20th. So the 20th, 21st, actually the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, those days I'm doing about 2 to 3 hours a day of just meditation. So I do a full reset. So it truly is the time of year where you want to do a full reset of your body. And I think what people when people are unaware of the solar cycle and the cycle of your spirit coincide. And when you don't understand those cycles, then you're trying to fight against the natural cycle at that time of the year. So that itself can lead to a lot of depression,
Yeah.
because it can lead to just because the energy is not there for you to do the things that you want to do at that time. The body needs a reset. It truly does. It needs a reset at that time of the year. So I do that. So if y'all interested in that, I'll go to our group page and I'll put in some information if you're interested in that workshop.
Okay. Yeah, and then another thing is these holidays. It gets expensive for people. Not only are you dealing with it on the physical, spiritual, mental level, but you dealing with it on the financial level too, because it becomes very expensive. As far as Thanksgiving, you buy up so much food that you don't even eat, but you do it, to try to please everybody. Then Christmas comes around, and if you got small children, you definitely overspending. So, your bounce back don't really come until April financially, and I guess physically and mentally as well. So
Hmm.
I could see how, it's definitely hard for everyone because you're trying to people please during this time of year.
And this it's interesting you bring it up, because if that's the truth, if that is, if that's what people are doing, well, people need to learn how to let things go and how to be content
Hmm.
instead of trying to get into the whole camaraderie of being what we're conditioned to be at this time of the year, for those particular uh dates. And I particularly, I don't observe Christmas Day, because I don't buy gifts or nothing like that. I observe Kwanzaa. I observe the
Hmm.
winter solstice, and I observe Kwanzaa, which begins after Christmas. And but leading up to it, this is a very spiritual time. So for me, it still is the most wonderful time of the year, because it's the spiritual time of the year where I do the reset, and I'm actually preparing my spirit to be in full control so I can manifest all that I intend in the coming year. And so it's wonder, I go into the next year feeling good. So my foundation even at the beginning of the year, while everybody else is making New Year's resolutions, I'll be well into mine.
Right.
By
You've
the time they
already,
bake theirs, yeah,
yeah,
I'll be well into it. You know, and so, and again, planting seeds, and then by spring, I'm already seeing the fruits of my labor. Things are manifesting by then. But the thing is that people need to stop trying to um, actually thinking that that's what they have to do. Don't
right,
don't live above your means. Sometimes I can tell you, I grew up. My mother literally had to alternate between one year she would buy the girls, gifts for Christmas, and the next year the boys, me and my brother would get something. So we would go every other year not getting, but you know what? Somehow we were okay with that.
right.
We learned to be okay. We had no choice but to be
Mm.
okay. You know, And and then for our birthdays, whoever birthday it was, you get the prize out of the cereal box. That was back then when we had
Right. Yeah.
prizes in the cereal box. I don't know if y'all remember
Yeah. I remember those.
that.
You get prizes, and a lot of they don't do any of that. I don't even know when they
Oh,
had to stop it in the '90s because I'm like they don't do that anymore at
I
all.
don't even
No.
ain't bought cereal in so long.
And
I don't
the
know.
prizes started getting worse and worse as because they used to be some good, or
Used to be
maybe it's
some good
because
prizes.
right. I was gonna say maybe because you're so young, you just happy to have anything. But I remember the little prizes used to be out the Cracker Jacks. They used to have a prize in them.
Oh man,
Uh, I remember getting the little tattoos that you.
them
I used to love getting
tattoos.
those.
Yeah.
The tattoos in the cereal box or the
Now
Cracker Jack
everybody
box.
that had a tattoo got tattoos all over their body now.
Right, face everywhere.
Everybody
I
that was
know.
smoking those candy cigarettes all smoked cigarettes.
Hmm.
Right,
They
they
was,
But
got it
yeah,
started early, didn't
yeah,
they?
they programmed us early, didn't they?
man, they
Oh,
sure did.
okay. You said you don't celebrate holiday. You don't do the Christmas thing, Mr. D, Coach D.
No, no. I do. There's some of the pagan, what they call the pagan symbolism,
Mm-hmm.
in it. That I do is part of. I make an altar. Which is what the so-called Christmas tree is really not. That's not even a Christmas tree. It's really a symbol for everlasting life. And I know I've seen some memes where people saying that it's some Nimrod and he holding. But see, what people don't get is that I saw this one post where it was Nimrod. Supposed to be this evil guy, and
Hmm.
he was holding like a baby, a little reindeer, and he had a sprig of acacia, which is an acacia tree, is a fir tree, and it's
Mm-hmm.
an evergreen, just like pine trees and stuff. They stay green, but that's always have been a symbol for everlasting life. So and so that's what the Christmas tree was a representation of. So it was an altar, among about longevity and things like that. And it was the Christians that came later on to say, they called it pagan, but they couldn't get it pushed out in time. Um, but the Christmas was about celebrating, Jesus, little baby Jesus in the manger, and you had the nativity scene.
Mm-hmm.
That part is Christmas, but the other part with the Christmas tree and ornaments, that's not Christmas. That's what people don't understand it. They just somehow all blended together. Even Santa Claus. It's not really wasn't really Christmas.
Where did Santa
So
Claus come from?
Santa Claus still came from those pagan rituals.
Mm-hmm.
They said some of them said that was old Saint Nick, but there was a lot of stories. Krampus. I know y'all heard of the story of Krampus, but these are just folk tales
Mm-hmm.
that somehow came to be. Just came to life, and somehow we tripped over it because even at that point, as Africans, we celebrated the winter solstice.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, I mean, so we even seasonal affective disorder is that itself is the effects of what we call the sun coming at its lowest point. So this is why you have the long night time is the longest at this time of the year. So what Christmas Day really is, so you have the winter solstice goes between December 21st to the end of December 24th. So basically December 25th.
Okay.
So at that time, the sun goes to its lowest point. On December 21st, it travels down to its lowest point, and it stays there for 3 days, and then it rises 3 degrees over the horizon, lengthening day at that point by 1 minute. So now the day is 1 minute longer. You see, on December 25th. So that's the sun. That's the birth of the sun. So that's where they get that from. Okay,
Oh
because
wow!
I just
yeah,
put that together. I'm so sorry. Go
Because
ahead.
uh
we
huh.
the sun, we are supposed to be originally the sun people.
Yeah, but they made it SON, but it was the SUN. It's the birth of the sun. You see, and so the sun now, but at that point, light begins to now take over. So in my tradition, it's about Ra coming out of the Duat, or the darkness, and where he fights, his enemy, which is Apep, which is his arch enemy, which is darkness, evil, and so forth. But he comes out and rises again, and so, but when he goes under, that itself, that lack of sun, and as you know, the sun being the light of the world, all that brings life. And it's true, if you every attribute that they place on these messiahs, it was those are the attributes of the sun. If you take the sun away, life would cease to be. Okay,
Yes.
it would cease to be. Nothing can live. But we're only here because we're in that perfect position of our sun, and it provides life. Any closer, we'll burn up. Any further away, we freeze. So the thing is that this is why the sun, in which we call Aten, was actually worshipped in such a way. But during the winter, during these times, because of the Earth's axis, this is for all you flat earthers, by the way. Yes, the Earth has an axis, and if the Earth didn't have not an axis, if it wasn't round or spherical, it couldn't have an axis. And so, because it has an axis, we have the lengthening and shortening of days. And some places on the Earth where the tip is tilted toward the sun, like the very tip around Alaska and things like that, they're going to have longer 6 months of day, and the opposite is going to have 6 months of night, and then it flips from the winter solstice to the summer solstice. So I'm just saying you can't do that on the flat Earth. I'm just y'all figure that out, and we can have a conversation about that.
You,
But
you got people out there that's ready to fight you right now.
hey, come with it, come with it, because y'all they ain't making no kind of sense. And I listen, but
Mhm.
they ain't making no
So
kind of
you don't
sense.
think that we live in a we always go where the conversation takes us. We're supposed to be talking about sad, but hold on, I got a question. Uh, brother, forget you. So
I
you don't
see him.
think
I see him back there, and I'm like, I can
yes.
see him moving, and I'm like, can you unmute the mic so you can tell us what you're thinking? Because I'm
Yes.
seeing it on your face. I just need you to put it out there.
Right. So you
Come
don't
on,
think
King.
that
What you
the
got?
earth is an enclosed system?
Of course, it's an enclosed system.
So the sun is rotating around with the moon. Is
No,
no. So
no,
there's a
we
firmament. The firmament. Yeah, you don't
well
believe in the
ask
firmament?
ask somebody to tell you what the firmament is.
Mm.
Again, this is what they're reading.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know what the firmament is.
What is the
The firm,
firmament?
well, that's we have
I
an
got somebody saying the
atmosphere.
Earth is flat.
Okay. Well, there you go.
PS4
Well,
John Gotti said the Earth is flat.
all I can say, you
They didn't
cannot.
start it already.
Yeah, all I can say is you don't have evidence, and I'm saying
Wait
when
a
you
minute. Let me go see this. Ooh,
I'm
rotate,
instigating.
hold on, listen,
baby.
listen. Now,
Okay, come
now,
on.
look at this show on Netflix called Behind the Curve. Flat earthers actually prove themselves wrong on that particular documentary. Go watch it.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Just go
that's
watch it, and it,
John
it puts
Gotti.
all of it to end. Yeah, it puts it all to the end. So, and listen, like I say, I'm very open minded,
Mm-hmm.
and so, but when I listen to the questions that people who believe that Earth is flat, when I listen to those questions, they say, well, if we spin it at 1,000 miles an hour and we going around the sun at this, how can the water stay on? See that kind of
He
stuff.
said the truth
I
is in the rainbows. Mm.
He said,
see
talk about the
that
rainbow.
right there. We can't have a conversation. I just can't. If I got to explain stuff like that to you, we
John Gotti,
I'm just
call
saying.
in.
I
You know
can't
John
have a
what?
Gotti, call
conversation with you.
in.
You
John
know.
Gotti, call in. The
This
number
sound
is
like
posted. 832-479. Was that 9835? Call in. I gotta hear this. So
Yeah,
sorry.
like the truth is in the rainbows. I'm
The
I'm
truth
just
is in the
saying.
rainbows because they're saying that the rainbow is a reflection of the glass
the
ceiling
firmament.
above of the
Okay.
firmament. Yeah.
Come on,
So
come
where did
on,
the rainbows come from?
seriously,
See, he's just opening up more questions. Just opening up
come on
more
now.
questions.
No, no, no. It's oh okay. you know what? Like I say, I leave it at that because that
Okay.
little stuff right there. And a lot of times, these are not even scientists who believe in this kind of stuff. They ain't done no kind of experiments or nothing like that.
He said I'm at
So
work, but
you,
I could
so,
talk. I could talk all night about it. I said, "Oh wow, okay."
okay.
So you know,
Well,
you need
we'll have to have a conversation at some point.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to have a conversation about it. And like I say, there was a time in early ignorant antiquity when they believed the earth was flat. We overcame that, and now we knew that the earth was a sphere, and that was the new
Because
narrative. Well, number one, we do have people that leave the earth, and I'm not saying they make it to the moon. I'm not getting into that debate because I
well, we know
wasn't
the
there.
moon landing was fake. Come on now.
Well, I mean, like I say, I don't know. I don't
I
know.
mean,
I don't know.
the video
Neil
clearly shows
Armstrong
you
said
that.
it himself, and
Well,
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know
said it
what
never happened.
things or what. But
Maybe,
he
said it
what
never
I'm saying
happened.
is all I can do from my position is just listen to what's being said. I don't have a stance on any of that. I just listen to what's being said, and I just know what's out there. You see what I mean? So I'm just saying, for me, anytime I deal with something, if I say something, you better believe I know I know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the moon landing because I wasn't there. I don't
Yeah,
know what I'm talking about.
you can literally go and watch the moon landing.
But
There's so many questions. You
can
can
you
break that.
believe anything?
You can
Can
break
you
that
believe
down.
anything that you see? Just like
I mean, if you
just like King's background. You know what I'm saying? His background.
mhm.
That ain't his back. He ain't really there. You know what I'm saying, but everything on social media and stuff like that, things can. So I'm just saying I don't trust it, but I don't care about it that much to really investigate.
That's a
that
good
deep.
question.
Well, the wise man
just
once
leave it.
said, "Who put the cameras down?
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
and
Who
maybe,
recorded
like I
Neil
said,
Armstrong on the moon?
Who
like I
put the
say, it's a
cameras
lot of
down?
it's a
If
lot
this
of
was the
it's
It's a
a lot
first
of
lot
walk on
of
the
questions.
moon,
questions.
somebody
Like
had to walk out there and put them cameras
exactly, but like I
Right.
said, I'm not saying that they actually landed on the moon. I don't know, but I'm just saying I don't have a stance on that.
You know,
I don't have a
they
stance.
want everybody to believe NASA.
Well, you know,
Obey
that's all good.
NASA. If you watch that movie, Leave the World Behind, I don't know if anybody caught that. Obey NASA. Man, pay attention. They put the truth in the movies right there in front of us.
I
But
need to
listen,
watch that. Everybody been
y'all
talking
You
about
listen.
it.
gotta watch Leave.
Yeah, but y'all have to question everything. Even these people who are supposed to be bringing all this, woke information, question them too. Other than that, you just kind of you just jumping from one bandwagon to the other. See, I question everything, even the ones who, if you bring me information, bring me some proof,
So you're
and I will
standing.
investigate it.
Okay.
I
You're
will
standing.
investigate it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I say by the time I talk about something, when I give you my word, it's because I know. I always know what I'm talking about. I investigate stuff. I investigate. So, and like I say, until somebody, and I listen to the flat Earth people, I listen to them because it's a
Not
possibility.
the flat Earth people.
I know, right?
Like
He put
they
them on.
alien. Right. You know the flat
Did say
Earth
that,
people are
didn't he?
coming.
The flat
They
Earth.
go
Yeah.
The flat
right,
earthers. I don't
right.
like to
Like
call them flat earthers, as if
hmm
because but I'm just saying what they say. There's a possibility it might be some validity, but I'm saying, but the question they end up asking, like, why does the water stay on the earth if we're spinning that without? If I gotta talk to you like that, then we're not even. You're not even. I'm just saying that right there. You don't know enough. It's a bunch of holes in your foundational understanding, and we can't have a conversation if that's your question. Like I said, when he talked, my brother on here, he talked about the rainbows. If you don't understand about fractal, if you don't understand about light being split up in the spectrum, which when
at John's
the
eyes.
sun comes through,
Right.
then we can't have a conversation because that right there has nothing to do
He
with
said you ain't got the
so-called
answer,
firmament.
Sway.
this is funny. Oh my god.
You
Well,
ain't
I
got
thought we
the
was talking about
answer,
all I can
Sway.
say,
He
the
just
only
called you
way
Sway.
you can say that, the only way you can say that is you have to come with an answer. I haven't heard
Oh
you come with
my
an answer yet.
God.
So
Oh,
that's the only way you can say that. Come with an answer and watch me disprove it. I bet you I disprove anything you put up there. I bet you I can.
Oh,
And if I can't, then I'm like, well, now we got a conversation. Because
mhm.
that's all I'll be doing it for. It wouldn't be to make you look bad, brother, but it would just be saying it's just because I can explain away anything you say. Then when we get to the point to where I cannot, now we have a conversation. That's all I'm looking for. Give me something that makes sense. Y'all haven't said nothing that makes sense yet,
Said it
and I'm
called
still listening.
called appeasement.
I
It's
wish he
called
could
a
just call in.
well.
I
It is
wish.
what it is.
Well,
Oh,
we got because I know
we
you're
was
gonna instigate. I'm like, we done went from seasonal affective disorder, and
to
then right.
Christmas tree.
But
Now
I
we
know that
talking about Earth.
we going like all these different places.
Well,
But
that's because
I
Renee.
I want to go
God
back to
level.
the hip hop because I watched the Grammys, okay, and I
How we
expected
gonna
all of
switch
y'all
to
to do
that?
the same thing.
I actually was making a point
And
when I
John,
was talking about the axis of the Earth.
Wait,
I wasn't talking about getting into a
wait a
flat
minute.
Earth
You know, we should have just
situation.
called this current events and just
right,
conversation
right.
amongst
How,
friends.
this is called however, wherever, however,
However,
wherever we
wherever
go.
the conversation goes, literally. Oh my God. Thank you, John Gotti, for checking out tonight's live. We really appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you and
Hey,
Hey! That was go, John. Go.
so can
That's
we
my
talk
boy.
about the 50 years of hip hop? I know we was talking about sad and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
that's a real bad situation. And I feel sorry for all the people that's going through it right now.
Wait a
But
minute.
I was really excited because they
How
put
did
on
you
a
just
hell of
sweep that
a
under the
production.
rug like that? It's a real bad situation, but we're gonna put that over there.
Go get you some leafy green vegetables and some
Yo,
another
John Gotti. Yeah, we
and
love you too, man. No, this is just all conversation.
and let's see.
I'm always up for philosophical and intellectual conversation. It's just
Oh, he,
conversation.
mm,
Love you too, man.
I ain't gonna say too much. Go ahead. You know, this is the last podcast of the year.
Right. So
The next
we
two
can do
weeks,
whatever. We better make
we
this. We got to make this count.
we can do. Yeah, we didn't talk about
2023
it
is
all.
over after this for us.
Yes, please go watch Leave the World Behind.
I
Please
saw that.
go watch. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw
Did
it.
you
I need to
like
watch it
it?
again. Well, I kept watching it intimate because I kept getting
No,
interrupted. But
you cannot
I'm
get
gonna go back.
interrupted when you watch this movie. You have to sit and watch this movie. The subliminal messages from the beginning of the movie to the end of
Yeah,
the movie. We
yeah, I
are
saw it.
all Rose. Rose.
See,
Rose
I got to
found
watch it.
her little bit of heaven with all her little distractions while everybody was out watching what the world go to hell. She was in there watching the last episode of Friends. Literally, she was distracted with bullshit while real shit was going on outside the walls
Hell,
of the
everybody's
house that she was
distracted
It
by
in.
was
bullshit,
so
by
was
while real
her
shit's going
brother.
on outside the wall. Every single day, we watching all
A
this
different
news
episode.
about silly stuff that ain't got nothing to do with. That's the story of all of our lives. We get
Man,
distracted with bullshit while real shit is really going on.
our real shit is really going on. It hasn't really hit us hard over here, but notice that the map that they showed you was all the United States.
See, I haven't
Mhm.
watched it, so
You,
don't tell much more because I haven't watched. I know you told me yesterday to watch it, but it just didn't work out like that. I watched the inside of my eyelids. That was
oh
a
my
better
God,
picture for me.
that's fine. Watch it. It was one of those movies everybody was waiting for it to come out. Literally. Did my
And I
brother
know
say something, or is
the
he
Obamas
breathing?
were they the producers?
The Obamas was the executive producers, husband and wife. Did you watch it, John Gotti? He's like, yeah, that's life. I don't know. He's probably talking about what you said, but yeah, it was good. It was good. Sorry, we didn't took a turn. Now we talking about the movie. Oh my God, this is just the last episode of the year, the last show of the year. We're gonna come back January what the 2nd.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Y'all gonna be ready, you know. the second, come back January the second. We come back January the second, but these next 2 weeks, we're gonna actually take off and enjoy our family and friends and the holidays. My sister is doing all steak and seafood.
Yeah, see, I noticed a lot of people have gotten out of that traditional because you repeating Thanksgiving basically, and I'm just like I like the seafood boil thing for
Hmm.
Christmas or New Year's, but just keep on repeating those same meals for the all three holidays is just too much.
Really?
I like crypto too. I'm into that.
Speaking of, who do you buy? What do you who do you have right now? Who are you following? Who are
Are you
you
talking to me
invested in?
or John?
No, that's John.
I say, who are you talking to, me or him?
John,
Okay.
because yeah, in my spare time I read. Yeah.
In your spare time,
Oh Lord.
look, that is
And
my time.
wait a minute.
In my
I
spare time, I'm not reading because my
hold
I'm
on.
always.
It's a Tupac album. In the beginning, they was giving an interview and they was like, I don't know why they don't get that nigga started. When you said in my spare time, I was like, oh shit.
Right. Like, yeah, uh-oh.
Don't get him
Mm-mm.
going. Please don't. He taking a break. He sipping some water, some tea, whatever.
Tea,
Please. Tea.
Egyptian blue lotus
There
and
you
blue tea.
go.
Yeah.
Leave that man alone. Because he'll go there with you.
Well,
John,
no,
John Gotti, which ones are you investing in? What you think about Shiba Inu?
Ooh.
I got another one called Domino. It's a it's a thing that you stick into your car. It's like a reader. You
Mm-hmm.
stick into your car, and it reads your codes and stuff like that. And it's a part of this crypto. And I guess the more you drive and the more it reads the codes, the more data it produces. So it makes it go up. I bought it the other day when I saw it had dropped, and now it's going back up. But
Oh wow.
this starting to sound like a phone
Pfizer and
conversation.
Pfizer affiliated companies. Why? Why?
is that
They're the
stock
one.
or crypto?
That's got to be stock. That's
I was
stock.
gonna say because
Pfizer don't have
I
no
know
crypto.
Pfizer. If they go through
Mm-mm.
another pandemic and start pushing more of these shots, Pfizer
Mm-hmm.
may go back up.
Yeah. Everybody made money off of COVID-19.
I know you can't even say it. I did say
You
the
man, you did.
pew pew.
Everybody made money off of C-19. They
Yeah,
made buku money. They was making money just selling you the medication for the symptoms
the
of
shit. The
C of
mask. Oh, you know how
C-19.
many the Mexicans? You know how many Mexicans they probably put in the grave for making all them damn masks. I looked at all of the because we work in the healthcare industry. So I'm looking at
Yes.
gloves and masks. All of that stuff was filtered from China through Mexico. I'm like, golly, we ain't making nothing.
Nothing. We're shipping everything in.
Right. It's an import on every single thing.
Man, China in a position where it can, you know what, y'all owe us so much money, we'll take a state.
Girl, we'll be speaking Chinese in the next 10 years. Give it about 10 more years and see don't we be speaking Chinese.
Man.
Y'all better get y'all Rosetta Stone.
Shibu Inu. He said, what's the name? Shibu Inu.
Yes, she do.
Shibinu.
Yeah,
Yeah, look into that. That and XRP. I've been following XRP. I know Shibu Inu is doing a lot of burns right now. They're trying
yeah.
to get those extra coins out there, which is actually going to raise the price of whatever where it's currently at right
Christmas
now.
is supposed to be the big burn day when they do the
Yeah.
next big burn. One called GR. Hold on, Graph. It just keep making money for me, and I'm like. and I just keep flipping it. Uh,
That's Dogon.
it's
Mm.
called the graph, GRT, and it just keeps going up. Every
Mm.
time I look up, it's going up.
I got some Dogon coins. I don't have a whole lot in my little small little portfolio.
Oh yeah, those I got that too. The Doge coin.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
Do I have
dog.
some of them?
Ooh.
Because I told you every time I make some money off of them, and I don't know if you're supposed to do. It's been working for me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
But when I make money off of it, I take what I made and flip it and buy something else, and it's kept my balance up, and it's been working for me.
I mean,
Solano,
yeah.
I've seen that one, and I think I used to own it. Whew.
Is Solana is that a crypto or a stock?
It's a crypto.
That's a crypto.
Yeah, hold on. I had it before.
Yeah, y'all have really taken this conversation to
Right, we done went from sad to the earth is flat to the earth
Woo!
is round to
it's
the.
starting to smell like aged cheese right about now.
Oh my God. So
Y'all
Solana
need to
is
bring
at
it back up.
68.
It done took a dive for me.
No, I'm
I still
sorry.
want to get the hip hop awards
Look,
in. John, can
look.
you fix your
The viewers
microphone,
went
please?
up. The conversation may have
No,
taken a
they
dive
didn't.
for you, but the viewers went up.
No, it didn't.
Thank
John,
you.
can
I'm
you
watching. I'm watching them. No, they didn't.
this John
Yeah, it did.
Skywalker? Did you watch the
We
Grammys?
went from 5 down to 3. We was at 2. Now we
I
went
don't
to
like
3.
it. I don't like it at all, John. I am not happy with this.
The TP, what is that?
Toilet paper.
Why?
I don't know. That's
Can somebody
that's
I
tell me
don't know
why?
because you know what? I don't know why because you better go to McDonald's and get you some napkins. You know how we know how to work this. I
No,
don't
but
think we was the
what
one
was
buying
the?
the toilet paper because we know
No, I'm serious.
we know how to make shit happen.
That was a reason. Why was people buying up all the toilet paper?
Because they put us they put it out there the propaganda that it was a shortage. Every time the news would call out this it's a shortage on beans, everybody would go out and buy the beans.
even when they don't say it's a shortage, people just go and get the toilet paper for some stupid reason. It's
I'm like,
always the toilet paper. When they think it's a storm coming, everybody go buy up the toilet paper.
no toilet paper and water.
That's the deal. Yeah, I can understand the water, but the toilet paper? I'm just saying.
Yeah, I didn't understand that, and I was confused. I was really confused, but I didn't want to ask because I was just like, "Is-
Girl,
should
it
I
was so bad
should I
that
already
my
know this?"
dad bought 6 cases from a like a janitorial supply store because it was no toilet paper. So he he helps everybody in the family or whoever he knows. So he bought 6 cases just in case immediate family or somebody he
Just
knew
in case some
didn't
shit
have
go
no toilet
down.
paper. Right, just in case some shit went down.
I don't understand why people don't already
Keep it
have enough
clean.
in their homes.
Enough
That don't
tissue
make
in
any
their
sense.
home. Yeah,
What's the deal?
like how you running out of tissue? You knew
Uh-huh.
that was the last roll when you went and got it out.
Exactly. But you heard what I said. If push came to shove, I was finna be at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Can I have some extra napkins, please? I ain't
Oh
playing because
my
I mean
god.
we innovative. We gonna figure it out. So
Yeah.
y'all can buy up all
Mm.
that toilet paper you want to. I'm going to McDonald's and get some of these free napkins and
And
go
go
ahead and
from
make
there.
Well,
do it.
Go
if
from there.
they, you know what, if they really smart, they would see that a pandemic is the true Black Friday. People will go
Right,
and buy stuff up. It ain't even got to be on sale.
right.
That's the true Black Friday.
Ain't
That's
All
the
you
that
got
the
to
true
do is
Black
just fake
Friday?
that.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
because we buying a little bit of everything.
Everything. Dude
Hmm.
was walking around. He had cases of noodles.
Girl.
He had a whole cart full of noodles. I was like, why? All look, all chicken flavor.
Right. And at the end of the day, I bet you people are still selling their food stamp. pandemic because
I
people
mean,
that sell their food stamps don't know about no
if
pandemic because
if
every day
anybody got some
is a day
extra
that they don't have nothing. Who
books
is
they don't want,
Maverick Born RPH?
new subscriber. Thank you, Maverick.
Thank
Born
you.
2.0. Where you from, Maverick?
You know, John, I'm
No, John. We're still working out the kinks on this new platform. But where are you from, Maverick? Um, wh- mm, what do you suggest? You need to call in, John. John, you need to call in.
we tired
Welcome,
of you
Maverick.
throwing the rock
Oh,
and
he from
hiding
New
your hand.
York. Ooh, how is it going on over there in New York? I heard y'all about to be getting charged just to drive in certain areas. They call
Yeah,
it the
it's ridiculous.
congestion, not the congestion zone. People was talking about it, they're gonna have to go find work somewhere else up in New Jersey. They said they're not gonna be able to afford it, or they're gonna have to charge people more just to come to their home to do services, like heating and cooling. Yeah, I bet it's cold. It's cold. Maverick
Yeah,
Born
yeah.
2.0. Is that like Jason Bourne? You a killer. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
You
just
think you're a
kidding.
secret agent?
Secret agent watching us. Hey, did y'all watch the last episode?
Of what?
Nobody of our show. I go back and watch the episodes after
Oh
after
yeah.
we do them.
Are
When
you
we
asking
started,
us?
yeah, I'm asking y'all. When we started talking about a certain person, all the cameras went black.
Oh yeah, I saw that as it was happening though.
Oh,
I actually saw that as it was happening.
wow. I
Yeah.
was like,
Oh, BRIT.
we yeah, we won't bring her up no more. We won't bring her up. So he's up in New York. How are you liking the show so far? This is our last show for the season, Mr. John. Oh no, I'm sorry, Maverick.
What platform is he watching us on?
YouTube.
Oh,
Thank
welcome.
you. Yes. One of y'all should call in. Give us one last one before we head out. Aaron had an idea, and we almost forgot about it. We got 26 minutes left for the last show of
Oh
the year.
yeah,
We're
we
giving
sure
away a
did.
free hat.
And a
We're
fifty
giving
dollar gift
away,
card.
yes, we are giving away a free hat and a $50. We gonna just do Cash App?
Yeah, that's best to
Okay.
do.
So it look like it's gonna be between John and Maverick.
So are we doing it this show, or are we going to do it
Yes,
for
the
the
first
beginning of the
time, like the
year?
commentator.
To
Thank you. You know what? I ain't trying to be funny. I want to send you a free hat. Can I do that? Can I send you a free God level hat and you wear it proudly in New York? I can hit that Brooklyn, accent a little.
you want to do it for the first show of the year?
I want to do it for this show. This is the last show of the year. We're going out with a
Okay.
free hat.
So we
Yes.
need people to send. We have to do a drawing.
She said, I'm
Charmaine is
still
here.
here too. Charmaine said, I'm still
So
here
put
too.
it in the comments. We just need
No, we just gonna send her a free hat too. We just gonna send both of them a hat.
how we gonna do the $50 cash out?
We could do 25 to Maverick. John said give it to Maverick, and then we can do 25 to Charmaine.
Okay.
The-
So they need to
there-
send your cash out. Send you the cash out.
Send me your cash app. Put it in my Maverick. Oh, how
Is
you
it
gonna do
anybody
that?
else here? Let's make sure we don't want to count nobody out.
That would be nice. Yeah. So I can cash app
So
you
we
right
got
now
So
Charmaine.
we'll do it again at the
at the
beginning
beginning of the
for our
year.
first show of the year. We're gonna do
Hmm.
it again.
Give away a free hat, and yeah,
And a
that'd be
$50
nice.
cash out.
Yeah,
And we'll make the
it's enough
announcement.
to get you some gas.
Right. I don't know how far it's gonna get you, but it's gonna get you.
Okay, I got Charmaine's copy.
Okay.
Let me see. So we're splitting it between her and Maverick.
Okay.
All right. All right, go. There you go. It's sent, Charmaine. You should be getting it now. Thank you. All right.
So
Maverick, I don't know how he can get me his cash app. Send me your cash app, Maverick, so I can send you 25 for gas.
can
Any
he
amount I
text it
see as a blessing.
to the number? Can he text it to our number?
You know what? That'll be great. Text your cash app to the number posted. That'll be great.
Can we post the number so he can text his cash app to
Yeah,
that number?
there you go. Maverick, text your cash app to that number, and I'll send you a nice little gift. Happy holidays. Charmaine said any amount I see as a blessing. Thank you.
Oh, he said he'd pass it to the next
Oh,
person.
you are so sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be a listener on the next,
You gonna be on the next one, so
so I can give me some cash app money.
All right. Well, John, send me your
I'm just
cash app.
saying.
where'd
Text your
Carlos go?
Carlo, I don't know. Happy holidays. You too, sir. I like that mask. I like your profile picture. That's what's up. Yeah. That's from Vendetta? Is that from Vendetta? No. That's anonymous. Is that from Anonymous? His mask? Y'all ain't paying attention. Thanks. You're welcome. All right. He put it in the chat. Hold on.
Who did? Oh.
Let me go get
He
his.
like, and if anybody else want to see it, so here it is.
Right.
Y'all giving out
Yeah.
money. Here go the money receiving information.
Right. Hold on. New subscriber. I sure appreciate that. Make sure you like and subscribe and share. Matt, yeah, I love your mask. Anonymous, yeah. I love it.
And John Gotti, you do the same. Like, share, subscribe, the whole nine.
Oh, where are we at? Right
And
here.
Charmaine, if you could do the same, like, share, subscribe.
Oh wow. Let me see. I don't know what that is, but it's starting to bother me. And it's not my detector. Okay. Shook it. John, you're gonna have to I can't copy and paste. Send it to the number that's posted. Hold on.
John said, I passed once, laughed, LOL, I ain't gonna pass again. I know that's right.
Here, let me just hold it up there. Don't go back to his. There it is. Let me just go do it manually. We so used to just copy,
Man,
paste.
copy and paste.
All right. PS 4. Oh damn, he came right up. Confirm. All right. It's been sent. John Gotti. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Don't spend it all in one place.
Don't get too much gas.
Right. Now who wants the free hat? Who we gonna send the free hat to?
I don't know. They have to send you
Yeah, they're gonna
the
I
address,
know. That's
text
gonna
the
be kind of
address information.
that's gonna be kind of hard, people, like I don't know if I wanna send my information. I didn't see the number I have. Thank you, John. Already subscribed, sharing again. I don't get to tune in as often as I would like. I'm always at work, but I love what you all are doing. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
See? So this was our end of the show. It was just, you know, wasn't too serious. We was kind of, I ain't gonna even say all over the place, but we did discuss a lot. I didn't know that Coach D thought the earth was round.
You don't? I didn't know you didn't.
We don't have to talk about that.
Correction.
Right.
He said fear. He didn't say round.
I did. I said sphere.
He didn't say
Flat will be
round.
round. Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't catch that. I caught it now. Well, thanks for speaking, King Newborn. How you been, brother? What's going on with you?
I'm still waiting on my hat. You giving out free stuff? I paid for mine.
Send me your address. I'll send it to you right now. Send me they threw me all the way out there.
Right,
Wait a minute. In front of a truck. That was an 18 wheeler. Bow. Where my hat? Send me your address. I'll send you all colors. I'll send you one of each color. Do you want the extra large or you want the snapback? Which one you want? I'll have it in the mail tomorrow. Free
John said he had
shipping.
to stop working when we started talking about the earth was round.
Oh man. We gonna go in the new year on a good foot.
In the wise words of James Brown.
Yes. This is the man's world.
Right, we going in on the good foot.
On the good.
I just got. I want to throw a question out there. I'll pose a question. No, I don't know the answer to. I'm just throwing a question out there.
Okay.
Can something flat have a core?
Mm.
I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
Can something flat have a core?
Can only have a center, not a core.
I'm just. I'm finna mute my mic. My apologies.
No, mute your mic. This the last show of the year. We no go all out. No. Mm. He said,
No,
"Really? Are we
I'm.
going back to this?" Yes, we are.
No,
Yes, we
you
are,
know me.
John.
I'm gonna hold my passion back.
Yes. Go, John.
Ah,
Go.
he just
That
catching
perfect timing.
everything, but he can't say. It's just like he just
Mhm.
sitting over there, like he
Yeah, that
want
was
to say.
perfect
I
timing.
guess he can't say something, so he gotta use the prompts.
Ding ding. Yeah, round one. No, this is
What's
round
the
two.
what was the thing? The old it was an old comedian show, and the man used to honk the horn all the time. And he couldn't talk. Oh my god, I can't even remember.
John Gotti, do you have a response for that? And why? Well, I can hear myself in the back. Why
Right? Is there a core
is there a core,
to the
John,
flat Earth?
to the flat Earth?
And what would you call it?
Ooh, big question. See, you doing all that typing, you should be calling.
Right? You just stop working. You might as well
Man,
just
you
go on
might
out.
as well. Coach D then adjusted his glasses. He ready.
You know, no, I didn't come with my gloves on. I'm not gonna spar with people because I got a set of
A
questions
core
ready
is
for
another
any
name for
serious.
center.
No, it's not. Center and core is
Well,
two
let's
different
ask Google
things.
it, as Ivy would say.
Well, either way it
Google.
goes, don't be dependent on Google either. You got your intellect is better than Google's.
I'm just looking up the definition of core.
Core is
That's what I'm
another
saying.
name for a
You,
center.
you
Not
yeah.
not core is like light, but just core, right? Without the S.
Let's see, all right.
A central of often foundational part, usually distinct from the enveloping part by a difference in nature. The core of the city, such as the usually inedible, and it said edible, not edible, central part of some fruits, such as a pineapple. So it's the central part. Let's see what the center is.
Core equals center. Mm.
Okay, let me ask you
The
this
center,
then.
the point
Ooh, shit.
around which a circle or sphere is described. Hmm.
Okay, so
Don't let
so
wordplay trick you. Ooh.
Wait a minute. So wait
right,
a
right.
minute. That's because that means that the Earth will be round if it has a center, but if it has a core, that's totally opposite of what I thought it was going to be.
Back out the way. Let these men talk.
Oh yeah, let me. Yeah, I just threw that. I gave y'all the little information, and y'all do the rest.
Right.
Well, that didn't really help, but thank you. You tried, but that didn't help. Because you have to know for yourself. Because if not, you're going to keep going to Google and get more confused. But
Well,
let
I
me ask
went
you
to the
this:
Merriam-Webster dictionary.
it don't matter. Even that's flawed. That's
Well,
very
where do you
flawed.
go?
Didn't I say be
Where do
quiet?
you
Let me
go to
say it.
get your definitions for words?
This
Then
is this is this is what I would say. If you don't engage in a true, if your life is not, if you're not living a true philosophical contemplation of things, then anybody can give you a definition. You know what I'm saying? But when you experiment with things for yourself, and when you actually examine and assess for yourself, then things are a little bit different. So when people have, when there are core values, okay, when they're core values. So when we talk about something um, at the center of a city, that's not necessarily the core of the city, is it? Just because it's at the center of it, it's not the core of it. You see, but anything that things are situated around. So when we talk about core values, we don't just they're not just center values, but they're core values. And so that means a community can come together and be and have a covenant around core values. So the core itself is going to have an influence on the function, of those things, of the things that are surrounding it. But center could just means the center, like the midpoint, which can dictate the radius. Okay, the radius from the center point out to the edge. You see what I'm saying? That would be center. But core, that's a deeper concept. That's why you have those two words. Okay, so I'm just saying, so think about that for a second. And so, because when you go see these definitions, and a lot of these definitions use the word in the definition, and that itself is like asinine. It's ridiculous. So I'm just saying. So think about things, and that's why I only, in the words of John Henry Clark, I only debate my equals. All others I teach.
uh oh,
Hmm.
can I get the shots fired?
Do we
Sound
have
effect.
shots fired? Do we have that? Do we have shots fired? What did we got for that? Something dropping, mic drop or something? I don't know, like woo. I don't any clapping, any ding dong or something. Car hitting the wall. That was an 18 wheeler. That wasn't a
John
car.
is
That was.
not.
Mm.
Come
All,
on,
all,
John.
all that just happened is what he just said. He just gave core. That was it. He just gave core fundamentals. That was all. He ain't. That's not a thing. That was no shot. That was
No,
no.
no
Let's not
shots.
do that. That's not what that was.
Mm-mm.
That wasn't even
He was
debate.
just
That was simply build destroy. That's all it
he
was.
was educating the young brother. That's what he just said. He was educating the young brother.
Hey, even with all fun and games for everybody that's tuning in, shout outs to PS4, John Gotti. Peace and love to you, brother.
Man.
Amongst these men on here, all we do is build
Mm.
and
That's it.
destroy,
We're just
build
building.
and
You're
destroy.
just
We don't
building.
we don't try to debate. We don't want nobody to feel like it's a challenge or you don't know nothing or man, hey, everybody can learn from somebody, and I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure my brother, you could teach me something.
No doubt. And I just want to say, just for the record, I just don't have enough evidence, to be convinced of a flat Earth. And I'm
Mm.
actually open to it. I'm actually open to the concept. But I'm saying I just don't have enough evidence, and everybody who's been talking about it have not come with anything that makes sense. But I'm open to
Mm,
it. That's why I say I'm still listening. I'm still
mm,
listening. But you can't, if you have not done experiments, if you can't come to me with some sort of a experiment to where you actually said, well, listen, this and this and this, you know I've actually conducted this experiment, I can't listen to you, because what you're doing is you're throwing me opinions, and you can keep your opinions, and don't bring to me what you read somewhere or what somebody else said. You're not prepared to have a conversation with me. So so just leave it there. But I am opening and I'm listening, because if I'm going to adopt what you say, if you can convince me, that means now I can tell other people that. But it needs to be based on solid truth, evidence based, scientifically backed truth. So right now, I can give you the science that supports this being a spherical planet. I can give you the science that supports that. And I'm not saying that science cannot be refuted. It just haven't been. That's all I'm saying. It just haven't been. So bring that, and I'm listening. And if you can, you know, I'm open. That's all I can say is I'm open. So there you go.
mm, mm, hmm, hmm, Do we no sound effect for that?
What's that playing in the background, John?
I love it. John, are you still there? John Gotti, are you still there? Are you still there, John? He's gone. Okay. Well, where are we at? 1 hour and 21 minutes. Yeah, this was our last podcast for this year, and then we're gonna come back January 2nd and hit it pretty hard. Um, I want to thank you all for this is what, 2 years running. Ivy will be back. Thank you, John. I have no idea what that is. Thank you, King Newborn. Thank you, Coach Diamond. Thank you, Aaron. I, Ivy is not here. Thank you to John is just in and out. Thank you to everyone who is on this journey with me. I appreciate you all. Do y'all have anything y'all want to say before we head out?
Well, it's been a fun year. I think we've had some good topics, some good shows,
Yeah.
and just want to shout out to all the new people that we've gained this year.
Mm-hmm.
That decided to come and stick with us, and we'll try to do it even bigger and better next year. So we're
Absolutely.
still growing. Hmm.
I'm sorry, I got to point the other opposite way, but Coach D is responsible for all of our graphics. Um, our intro. Wait a minute, John did the second one, but Coach D is responsible for all of our intros and our outros. So he contributes to the show. Love it, John. That is our music. John is our music guy. Every song that you hear, oh God, what I'll type the message longer than the Bible. Lord have mercy, he about to go back. We just gonna keep moving. John is responsible for all of our music. Every music that you hear on here comes from one of his 5 albums. And I want to keep it like that. I Not that I don't want anything else played, but that's his. So that's already been taken. King Newborn is always going to pose a question that's going to make you think. I was not expecting that question. That is him. That is what he does. Ivy, she's not here. She got the flu. Honey, vitamin C up. Um, but that is Coach D arch nemesis. She's always going to give him a run for his money when he starts talking.
But she give me a hard time. I wouldn't say I run for my money.
You see what I'm saying? He's so it be the
I wouldn't say
arrogance for
that.
me. It be the arrogance for me. AP is our newcomer. This woman, she is quick on the draw. She is a fast thinker, very quick on the draw, loves to research, and is always ready, even when the host is not. So, I had a good day the other day. You know, I really did fuck up. I'm so sorry. Does any John, you have anything you want to say, or can you possibly throw something in there? Yeah, yeah, you, John Skywalker. Oh, okay, never mind. Aaron,
No, I wish everybody a happy new year. Enjoy your
man,
holiday.
King Newborn,
I can say a lot.
say a lot. Say a lot, brother.
So I'm just gonna say peace, love, and light, and know and understand your new year starts right now.
Mm, yes. You got more. You got more. Stop holding back, man.
I'm not holding back.
Yeah, you are.
I'm ready for the next level of the podcast.
There we go. Can I request the next episode to speak about this topic? I'm gonna have to call in. I can get this off. Wow. Wow.
That's peace. That's peace. That's peace.
Um, what do you all think? The first show of the year, Earth, flat Earth, or round Earth?
Is that the topic that he's trying to speak about?
That's the topic he is trying to speak on. He is requesting that as the next episode. Mm, I'm okay with it.
Is this a situation where he coming with theories or
Yeah.
Oh
You know,
shit.
because because
I mean,
we heard it all before.
I mean, ain't no shots at nobody. I'm just saying, because
Well, he just might
within,
want to say what he want to say. So
yeah,
right.
yeah.
We'll let him do it.
That's deep. Mm.
Y'all
All
sure y'all
right.
want to do that for the first show or of
We
the
can
year?
split it. We can come in and do current events. I mean, it'll be after the new year. I'm sure there's going to be a lot in the news that's been going on.
how
Uh,
about I'm just gonna throw something out here since we live, and hold all our the viewers, listeners accountable. How would we get some of our viewers to edge other viewers to want to bring about their business so we can promote it to let them know they are part of the family? And secondly, how about we give our viewers our itinerary to let them know this is the direction that this podcast is headed in, so that way we can all grow together.
That sounds good.
that really does. He is really serious about this.
Hey, I'm all about show and prove, build, destroy.
Yeah, because facts is not the same as truth. Just want to let you know. So you can bring facts. I just want you to know the community I come from. So you can bring your facts, but if you have to actually be able to articulate your facts. If you can articulate your facts, then you got some ground standing on. But don't just think you're gonna bring a cake and can't tell me what the ingredients are.
Sugar.
So facts again, you can get facts from anybody else, but what have you done? So that's why I'll quiz you. I really want to know what's your experimentation. What experimentation have you done? Don't bring to me what you done read somewhere, what somebody done said, or what or did you think about this? I don't want to hear about that. Give me some experiments that you did.
Clear
And then
mixing
that's
bowl with the
what we can
flashlight on
listen.
the inside.
Well, is it
Right.
fair to say to be able to bring the information? Because how many of us have really done the experiment?
Then
There
why are
you
we
go.
talking about it if you ain't done the experiment? I tell my students the same thing. Don't even what I tell you. I don't ever even when I'm teaching class, I always tell them I'll never tell you something I can't prove. So
But
question
you
me
can
on it. But
prove that the Earth is round
well,
or
right now
See, you keep saying round.
sphere.
it's spherical, right? Okay. Well, it's I can tell you what I can tell you what right now it makes sense, and the flat Earth video documentary that's on Netflix is called Behind the Curve. Go and look at that. The flat earthers had already proved themselves wrong. They tried to do an experiment and it proved them wrong. So ain't much to say after that. So I'm like, oh, okay. So they shot themselves in the foot and they've been quiet ever since. So, but that's I'm just letting you know what you're getting into. If you're
So
talking
are
about
we
bringing facts, facts don't stand
are we
up.
allowed to type in the comments?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm not. Matter of fact, I'm not even allowed in private conversation. I'm a guest.
You know what?
I
All
think
right,
we
that's
are.
what I'm talking about, John Gotti. Yeah,
I'm
bring it.
bringing the ingredients and help you bake it. Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about. Bring it.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
love
talking
it.
about.
I
Yes,
love
Give
brother.
me your email so I can add you to a
it's,
seat.
it's
Yeah.
still it's still the same.
Okay. Thank you.
So I'm coming to listen.
It's still the same. It ain't changed.
Okay. Tonight was great. Thank you so much.
You said he gonna bring the
He
ingredients and
gonna
help
bring
you
the
bake
ingredients and
it.
help you
And
bake
that's what I
it.
Ooh,
want him to do.
we using
That's
a
what I want him to do.
stove or an air
But
fryer? I'm just
remember, be careful.
curious.
Don't be writing checks your butt can't cash. So
Ooh.
I'm
Build or
just saying,
destroy.
be careful. I
Build
know
or
you don't
destroy.
understand the pedigree you think you're messing with here, but you can't just talk your game to me. I'm telling you, you don't.
There's gotta
But
be a
we'll see.
sound for that.
That what you talking about?
Number six. Number six. Number six.
There's six. There's six sounds.
Oh, there's the six.
Oh, 6 sound.
We
You
gotta
only got six.
add. That was the boxing bell ring. Yeah, just let's go. Let's go. I love it.
It's not a box. It's just sharing of information.
That's it. I'm looking to be
Matter of
convinced.
fact, which would be fitting for today. What's today? The 12th? Ain't today the 12th? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
today the 12th.
Yeah,
That's
today is the
knowledge,
12th.
wisdom, all being
Mm-hmm.
born to understanding. So
Ooh, shoot, kid. It's going down.
12,
yeah,
12.
that's peace.
12, 12. Do you want to, do you, oh, okay. Do you want to announce it on the show or after the show?
That's up to you.
It's fine. We could do it after the show. I don't want to feel like I'm blowing this out. Yeah. You have an announcement.
He
Can't
said,
wait.
"Can't wait."
Oh, I can't wait either. January the 2nd. It's going down.
It's not going down.
I can say
So
it's going
I know
down.
she
It's
make it
Yeah,
like
going
it's a
down.
UFC
yeah,
fight.
nah, it
It's
ain't.
going down.
Nah,
He's coming on.
we
I'm gonna
not
listen
doing
to what the brother
debates.
got
We
to
just
say.
sharing notes. That's all
That's
we
it.
doing,
Sharing
man.
notes, and I'm gonna listen to the brother. But that's why I say,
Yeah,
in order
it's
to get
peace.
my attention, then I want to hear what he got to say.
This is going to be exciting.
No TikTok clicks.
Please, please.
No
Oh, he's
TikTok
saying,
clicks.
don't bring no TikTok videos,
Clips. Yeah, none of
clips.
that.
Yeah. We're not talking
So
about.
we
That's
go.
what I'm
So
saying. No,
we just gonna sit back and let y'all two talk.
Right, because I
Nah.
think we're going to be real
no.
melodramatic. So we need to just be.
You ain't right. We gonna be over there like this. What he said? Look, oh my god. Give me the
You
number
know.
real fast, please. Oh my
Here
god.
you go.
What?
Put
I
put
didn't
the
spit
number.
it.
There it is. It's on the screen.
It's an hour and 34 minutes.
Man. Eight
Oh
three
yeah, we
two
the
He
time.
finna drop a poem real
479.
quick. What he got?
You know. Do I need to go give another free fill of water? Mm.
I hope they ain't a free fill of water out the faucet.
The number is posted, John, 832-479-9035. Yeah. So we're just waiting for you to call. Come on now.
Y'all play too much.
All right.
Who Facebook friend is brother John Gotti? Yours?
I think
We're
it's
not. I
John's.
don't say Facebook friend. I think we're on.
TikTok?
No, he follows me on
He's on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, that's
He's
what's up.
He's
YouTube.
calling from YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, that's peace. That's peace.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
We reaching the audience. That's what's up.
yeah. And then the guy that was on here earlier, Maverick, he's new. He just subscribed today.
That's
Was he on
love. That's
YouTube as
love.
well? Or
Yep,
was he
he
on
was on
Facebook?
YouTube.
That's what's
Okay,
up.
YouTube.
that's what I'm saying. We gotta do
Yeah,
more
we
on
got.
YouTube.
Yeah, that's what's
Build up
up.
the
That's for
YouTube
sure.
account. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. So I want to thank everyone from YouTube that's coming over and watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We want to build our audience.
Yeah, why not? Why not let brother John Gotti, be a guest that day and ask him to bring along 10 of his friends, to watch as well. You know what I mean?
That will be great.
I'm just saying
Mm-hmm.
we trying to build the platform. Might as well. Everybody get a
Um,
spotlight.
as soon as he calls, but he hasn't called. There go the number posted. I mean, I know he ain't got cold feet. He was just talking, his truth.
Yeah, go on and call in, John. Mr. Gotti. PS4.
832-479-9035. I mean, I got the phone ready. Like, it's ready. It's ready.
He from New York as well, ain't he?
St. Louis. St. Louis. What John over there typing? Come on, I'm being nosy. All right, well, I guess he's not gonna call. We gave him plenty of time to dial the number.
And you say Facebook?
Uh,
Uh-oh. Let's
this guy level, who am I speaking with?
Hey, this PS4 John Gotti.
How you doing?
I'm
What's
doing
going
well.
on, John?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, first and foremost, I love y'all and what y'all do. I'm a long
Likewise, brother.
Thank you.
peace, peace, peace. We love you, brother.
Man, hey, nothing but love and support from my side here, okay? But
Yes.
I just want to say this. I would like the opportunity not to change Coach's mind, but have a conversation, and through this conversation, by the end of it, he'll say, I never thought about that. Because at the end of the day, I can't personally say, look, I know this to be true, because I've never seen Dirt on Outside Looking In.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like for the next episode, as a matter of fact, I want to get my $25 back, and we can use the $25 as giveaways during the show. We can split it up like to maybe $5 increments and use that as giveaways during the show. So Coach D and I can have a conversation where I bring, hey, listen, this means, this is how you can prove, this is how I'm proving to you that this means this.
Okay.
I welcome that interaction. I'm gonna donate 25 the same day.
Dang.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
All right, John. That sounds good, man. That sounds good.
Yeah, I want to put 25
All right,
on
man.
that.
So are you, or would you like to be a guest?
You know what? I would love to be a guest.
Okay. So it will be January the 2nd at 7:00. We send out all invitations. Send me your number and I'll send you an invitation and you can come on the show live.
Oh man, I really love the opportunity. And like I said, I'm just looking for a respectable conversation. Even at the end of I get done what I think, Coach, you may not agree, but the object is for you to say, you know what? I never thought about it like this.
Mm.
Okay. All right.
No idea
Well, I'm
what
out.
that
Like I
is.
say, I'm open. So I'm not even in disagreement because I understand this thing called possibilities, and I understand that there are all kind of possibilities. I just don't have enough evidence at this point, that can support the possibility of a flat planet.
Right. Yeah, but we really gonna sit back and we gonna touch on this because a lot of this information descends before, like it starts out with Aladdin descent before we even get to where we are now. So shapes and everything kind of play what we into the knowledge that we know. But we gonna touch on it. We gonna talk about it. I don't want to get it too much away because Coach Boy, you ate me up on that last comment, but I was at work and I couldn't even type. I was spelling spirit wrong. Like, I couldn't even type. You chewed me up. So we gonna get to it.
It's all love, brother. It's all
y'all.
love for real.
Hey, peace and love to y'all, man. Cheers to a great next year.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Right. And God love on top, y'all.
All right.
All
You
right.
too.
Peace,
Thank
peace,
you.
All right,
peace.
brother. Peace.
I just want to point out we need more black men to be willing to have adult conversations like that. That's
That
me.
was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
That
Shout
really
out
was.
to you, PS4 John Gotti, because man, that's commendable. Because you didn't look at it from the standpoint of a jousting, a mental jousting. You looked at it as I just want you to be able to say at the end of the conversation, I never looked at it like that. That's peace, man. That's peace.
Indeed.
that
Indeed.
is. And with that being said, we're gonna. Well, I don't know if John got anything for us. He's having too many
He
issues.
checked out for a
Coach D,
second.
you want to take us out for the year? What you got over there? Yeah, I just threw
All
you
right.
out there, didn't
You
I?
just threw me out there. God dang. I mean, dust the rust off or something. Let me see.
What you got for us?
Won't you take me to Funky Town?
Wait a minute. Not to the front
Yes,
town.
Won't
yes.
you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to the city with a silent identity where the sun shines from a distance of infinity, where 65% of young black women grow up to be street hoes and crackhead highs are delivered by politician lies for dimes, doves, and five from a strive to stay alive throughout the weekend. Blood evaporates from the concrete on the horizon where the sky seems to meet the street and sometimes the top of the trees. And mothers praying for their children on their knees because everybody's name is on a bullet. And 9 millimeters are the daddies of the household, and single mothers are left alone to grow old. And ex-boyfriends return trying to be bold, but suddenly retreats from a reduced ego, where the only hope for our children resides at community centers and family dinners. And absent fathers are at an all-time high, and families are barely getting by. Well, walk down the block and into the rendezvous with a Glock, and your children cry because you all they got, and ain't nobody else there. Where the ice cream man create songs of happiness between the 1st and the 15th. And the screaming of Jesus' name marks the climax of bad times, and a pocket full of dimes is the answer. I'm gonna stop it right there. Like I say, it's Lil Russ.
I
I'm gonna leave it
wasn't
right
ready
there.
for the rust.
Man,
I wasn't ready for the rust.
I'm gonna stop it right there.
we're gonna stop it right there. Oh my God, let me go dust off one real quick. Shit.
Uh oh. See there, she inspired.
Now I'm a little inspired. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. Now I gotta go looking. Let me see. Mm. Oh, shook it. Come on. I should have been looking as you was talking. No, not that one. Not there. Not that one. I did that one last time. Okay. Oh, oh.
We're pushing up on 2 hours.
Yes, we are. Hold on. I think this is it. Please be advised. I am from St. Louis, Missouri, which is considered the most dangerous city in America. However, my intellect allows me to sit with these intellectuals with a dialect that is understood by the masses. I am professional and hood, so the message will always be understood no matter what class you're in. I am so sick and tired of hearing men scream, I want my family back, yet continue to move like they don't have their families back. They want They want to wait till you not looking back to come running back from the lack that they experienced when they turned they back. Their family was their abundance. Brother, you preferred the lack. No one truly having your back when she had your back. Or did you think you can leave and she would always take you back? You had a ride or die chick until she died trying to get you back. Now, upon your return, things are not like you thought. She is not on track. You want to resurrect the dead, but my brother ain't no coming back. You a fool to think that she's in the same mind space that you left her in, and twice the fool to think that she will accept you back in the same mind frame you left her with. You expect things to be the same, but didn't change. Now you're searching your pockets for some change. Got to catch that bus and go back to where you came from. Mad that you can no longer tame her or entertain her, or did you forget how you blamed her when you was walking out the door to become a whore? You went back to the streets, lost your home, different face every night instead of daddy's home. You want to be Mac Daddy texting these hoes like Rummy that Addy talking about the hand that feeds you so these women will reply they don't need you. You really trying to disturb her peace, but keep in mind, my brother, that's my sister and I keep a peace. So if you're not coming in peace, remember that last piece I just said. In St. Louis, it's common to come up missing and or
Okay.
that was a rusty
She
one. That was
thinks she gangster.
I think I'm what?
Tune in next
you
week
gangster.
on Triggers and Traumas.
Right.
Yeah, I just said that was that was one of my little. Let me know what y'all think. We're gonna go ahead and get off of here. I want to thank all of you all for being on this journey. This has been an amazing journey. This is coming up on 2 years. We're definitely gonna have to get together on our third annual things that people don't want to talk about. This is a podcast that we are giving back, which has been lost. Thanks to Ivy for that. She is not with us right now, so send nothing but positive vibes to her. Hope that she is healthy and well to go come January the 2nd. Another shout out to my brother John. He is fucking amazing. Coach D, King Newborn, AP, everyone that we've even had on the show. Amanda, she has been excellent. Nephalita, love you, girl. Sorry it didn't work out, but you did leave
Nalita.
your motherfucking mark. Nephalita, thank you. And we will see you all back here January the 2nd. Happy holidays. Stay safe. Don't eat too much. Get out and walk. Work out. Love.
Give
Love.
one another.
Man.
Show and prove. Show and
Yeah.
prove. No
And may
excuses.
Indeed.
Show and prove.
2024 be your best year yet.
Let it be your best now yet. Your best now yet.
I just might as well just shut up. Do your thing.
Mhm.
Do your thing, brother. I love my brother. I promise to God, when I invited him on the show, if you go back and watch that episode, I was smiling so hard, my cheeks was hurting by the end. I was just like, "That's my brother. That's my brother. Look at my brother talk that talk. Y'all ain't fucking with my brother."
Or this is one long goodbye.
Yeah.
More
Okay.
long than a month.
I'm sorry, John. You got us.